All right, guys, what's up? Welcome back to Average Takes.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, sir. And we got
Bing
our
bong.
NFL power rankings after 12 weeks in the NFL now?
Wow.
We are deep. We're
Season's not
knee
over, right?
Just yesterday,
It's not over.
we were
Okay.
hyped
All right.
on week one.
We were ready going into week one.
We were
feeling
over
good.
baseball,
And
ready for football, and now we feel like
I'm mid-season drained.
mid-season drain, and we're talking about baseball already.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of signings. I'm
Lot
getting
of
a little
news.
excited.
Video coming soon, don't worry.
All right. We
Another
got
interview? What are you talking about?
No,
You guys did one without me?
Video.
Oh.
Free agent video. Come on, dude. Come on.
We gotta
we're
pick
gonna
them.
do
I got inside sources, so
power rankings.
There we go.
We start at number 10. We have a little discussion at number 10. Right now, I think it's the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Bengals are hot. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Joe Mixon. This team is winning 2-game win streak, but they're 7-4, sitting pretty good. I think they deserve the 10th spot in this week's power ranking.
You know, I'm gonna have to disagree there. I like the Rams here. You know, they lost a couple games. They're gonna get it right though. Everybody's counting them out. They only lost 3 games
In a row.
while other teams are like on five fucking game streaks. But they'll come back. You know, they just had a couple off weeks. Matt Stafford is the deal. Don't worry, he is the real deal, not the fake deal.
I don't know.
yeah, and I'm very confused how Bob sees the Bengals as the 10th spot here. I hate that.
I like
Because
it
he
a
has
lot.
the Rams at 11 and the Colts at 12. And I think both those teams would beat the Bengals right now. If they played Tuesday night right now, both those teams, Rams and Colts, would beat the Bengals.
I don't think so.
The Rams have only, the Bengals have only beat one team over 500 this whole year.
But the Rams
Okay, and how many of the Colts?
That's fine.
How many like good teams would you say the Colts have beat?
One.
They beat one, the Bills.
The Bills.
That's it. They're in the same boat. They're in the same boat.
Bengals beat the Ravens, and the Ravens beat the Colts.
Pretty good.
Okay, and then we're sitting at the Rams.
The Bengals have literally beaten the teams they're supposed to beat. Like they haven't really done anything else.
To their schedule and to where we're at in the NFL, right now they're
That makes
sitting
top 10.
pretty good.
They're not, but as a power ranking that you look at teams, power ranking schedules, everything, the Rams are better than the Bengals. That's why they're 10, even on 3-game losing streak.
I'm just saying 3 in a row. That's why I don't think so. That's why I have them sitting on the outskirts.
That's why I agree with you there. I don't like the 3-game losing
3
streak.
ugly losses.
So I'd go with the Bengals here, but I like the Rams. I know that 3-game loss is frightening, but I see them turning around and making playoffs.
And they lost to the number 1 team in power rankings this last week.
3 ugly losses though in a row. It's just where I'm putting them on my outside of the top 10. I got a Bengals team that have 2 really solid wins back to back. They did something to the Steelers that no one's done since 1980s. Since the 1980s. You love those long year era stats. They did it.
And
wow.
The Bengals, I also like the Bengals at 10 because they're comfortable and they're hot right now. They face the Chargers next week.
Yeah,
and I see they play the 49ers after that.
The only reason why you like the Bengals is because Joe Burrow.
Yeah, and he's.
You saw that TikTok, and you're like,
the
"Wow,
the Rams don't deserve
I'm
it
on Joe
because they
Shiesty's
have
side."
to earn their way back in.
Yeah, I think
they have to earn their way back in.
I mean,
like
3 in
that.
a row, you drop out. That's just how I see it.
Yeah.
No, you're at 10. You're at 10.
You drop out. The Bengals are comfy right now. They're hot.
Oh, they're not. They're not though. They're not. Trust. Watch when
Bengals
your
got a
Chargers.
plus 83
Your Chargers are
differential.
going to absolutely whoop them this week, and you're going to be like, "Wow, this Bengals team's not that good."
I like that.
The Bengals got a plus 83 points differential. The Rams have a plus 36 points differential.
The Rams have played way harder teams than the Bengals. Way harder teams.
I'm just throwing.
If you give the Rams the Bengals schedule, I guarantee they lose 1 game.
Can't say that.
Yep.
I mean, we could agree to disagree here. at number 10. But I don't like putting a team that's lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
And then they have a hard game coming up, don't they?
The Rams?
Yeah, or is it next week? They have the hard
They
game.
play the Jags this week, I'm pretty sure. If
Yeah.
that's a hard game, then
No, they do play the Jags, but next week they play the Cardinals, I believe. So I mean, yeah, hopefully they get a statement win this week, get back in your top 10 next week, and then they got a hard, very hard schedule remaining. Cardinals, Seahawks, Vikings, Ravens, 49ers.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's a hard schedule.
I predict them going further down in the power rankings.
I mean, if you're gonna give them a win versus the Jaguars, Cardinals. Right now, I'm leaning towards Cardinals. Then
James
we got
Paxton is a Red Sox.
I see that.
Breaking news.
We got Seahawks. They probably beat the Seahawks. Vikings, that game. Vikings always play up to competition. Then Ravens and 49ers. So they could end the season potentially with 3 losses and plus the
And 2
Rams.
wins. Yeah.
Or plus the Cardinals. That's 4. That's 8. Go 9-8.
No.
If that's worst case scenario.
Yeah, I guess that's worst case scenario, which I don't see that happening, but
I mean, I don't know.
I can see the Bengals going 9-8 for sure.
That's just because they're past, though.
Huh?
That's because they're past.
And
You
future,
think
like
the Bengals.
they absolutely shit the bed against these like bad teams. So
They didn't shit the bed.
they shit the bed against one bad team. They did.
One bad team.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Thanks
Bengals
for
have a hard
correcting me.
schedule remaining too.
Chargers,
I don't know.
49ers,
Where are we leaning,
Broncos,
Roman? Where are you
Ravens.
going? You're going Rams or Bengals?
I'll go Bengals.
You're going Bengals.
I like the Rams, though. I'm not mad at it.
Shenny's going Rams, and I'm going to go Bengals. We flipped them. We flipped Roman to the Bengals.
We did.
All right, so we got Bengals sitting at 10.
We're not mad.
That's where we're sitting right now.
Number 9.
I'm hard on the Rams. They have so many damn names, so many all-stars.
They should be
So many
way
first
better than
round,
they
second round, third round picks traded for that team. They should be higher. They should not have lost 3 in a row. They should be in the top 10, yes. But I'm critiquing them a little
Are
bit
they
harder.
not 7-3?
7-4.
7-4 or whatever.
Yeah, 7-4. There's a lot of 7-4 teams right now. Like 6-4, 7-4 teams. So spot's kind of hard, but I'm hard on them. All right, number 9. This team could be a little higher, could be a little lower. I don't know.
I think they're in the same boat.
They're in the same boat. I mean, without Derrick Henry, they've shown weaknesses. The Tennessee Titans,
But they've also shown positives.
they've shown strengths without him too. They continue.
It's not just Derrick Henry though. It's no AJ Brown, no Julio. You have nobody. You're throwing the ball to D.D. Westbrook.
That's true. You know,
I think right now
injury
9 is perfect, but I see
are
them
biting
falling
them.
way further. Their glory days are over.
Yeah, because did
Without
AJ
Henry.
go to the IR or no?
Yeah, 3
Yeah.
games though.
Yeah.
3 games. That's getting close towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but if you can be healthy for playoffs, then that's all this team's asking for.
I mean,
Derrick
they're
Henry's coming
saying
back for
they're sitting at
playoffs
the top
too,
of their
right?
division right now, but with the Colts playing as well as they are, it's getting a little scary. I mean, they probably definitely see themselves in the playoffs because there's 3 wild card spots, but
I don't like the way the NFL's made the schedule this year because a lot of these teams who are like top 2 in the division, they still haven't played against each other division wise.
Yeah, there's a lot of division games ending the year. That's what
and
NFL is
it pisses me off.
I don't like it either because some end games don't matter.
And some teams have only played 1 division game. Like what why can't? What if you're clicking earlier in the year and you want to get a division win, aka the Chargers?
Well, they're probably thinking that they played their best football at the end of the year.
Well, Chargers had 2 division wins early.
Games at the end of the year.
So I'm saying that you're rolling. They were rolling then, and now it's like, what the fuck? Why are we losing these teams when we beat our division teams? Like when you get to the end of the season, you're gonna be like, these teams stomp you, and you're like, what the fuck happened? Where you beat them? Like they need to spread it out a little more, in my opinion. But
I definitely agree.
it can make the divisions more competitive.
Yeah, like Roman said, the Titans could find themselves in a couple weeks way lower
Out of the top 10.
out of the top 10 for sure. I hope not, because I like this Titans team. Are they on a bye this week?
Yes.
Yeah.
They are on a bye this week, so lucky them, right? Perfect time, huh?
Perfect time to keep your spot in the top 10.
And then they got the Jags following that, so lucky them. I like the way their schedule ends, so I don't really see them falling much. Jags, Steelers, 49ers, Dolphins, Texans is the way their schedule ends.
That's 2 losses.
Maybe.
No,
Well,
it is.
without your stars, probably 2 losses somewhere in there.
Colts had the Texans, Patriots, Cardinals, Raiders, Jags. I mean,
You said Patriots, Raiders,
and the Cardinals.
and the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I see those as 3
Texans-
potential losses.
Texans, Patriots, Cardinals, Raiders, Jags. Yeah. So yeah, Titans could take this division.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
So I don't know.
I see them right there at 9.
Yeah,
they got a
perfect.
bye week going in.
They're
Nice
perfect.
schedule coming up. Hopefully they get their guys back towards the end of the year for playoffs, but
Yeah,
because without them in playoffs, they're probably first round out.
100p.
Maybe.
I mean,
Maybe.
that's a team that got started early.
They have Taylor Lewan, so I think they might be good.
All right, let's go to
Number 8.
number 8, a team that's no longer in their divisional lead, the Bills, falling out after a wonky month, honestly.
Oh yeah. Don't know what's going on with Josh Allen this month.
Weird month. You know, last week they destroy the Saints. Week before they get destroyed by the Colts. Then they destroy the Jets, and then they lose the Jags. Like, this is just on, off, on, off. You know, then they got Monday night versus the Patriots
At home.
at home. That's a hard game.
They obliterated the Saints last week. Their head's going to be too high in this game.
Is it the off week now?
No. I'm riding this Bill Belichick train.
It's that's on, off, on, off, on, off.
Yeah. This is the off week.
They're due for an off week.
Oh, yeah. But they're 7-4. You know, they play the Patriots, Bucks, Panthers.
You know what? I don't think so. Just because this week changed a lot of moods for teams. They won on Thanksgiving. They get to go spend the weekend with your family. Maybe they're rejuvenated now. Maybe they needed that Thursday night win. So
it's definitely
we'll save it for the pick'ems, but
save that for the pick'ems. But
I'm glad it's an island for me. It sounds like an island.
I don't know.
What happened to that island last week for you?
I won Broncos, easy money, easiest island I could have ever done.
Not the Patriots island. I won that one.
That's fine.
Not the Steelers island.
We won.
That's fine. Still winning pick'ems.
We'll hold that for pick'ems. We'll hold it for pick'ems.
For the listeners who care.
But we get the Bills here. I mean, I'm not as confident in Josh Allen and the Bills as I was.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's hard to say that right now because we're really the middle month of the season, you know, right? Like, getting towards the end, I thought teams were a lock a week ago, and now they're starting to fall.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at this point, it seems like every team's an injury away.
It's
terrible.
One injury will end your year right now.
Yeah.
You know, and the Bills lost a top corner, didn't they? Trey Williams, is that his name? Torn ACL?
Tre'Davious White, you mean?
Tre'Davious White, is that who it is? I can't
remember. Know. Not in Buffalo Twitter.
But I know that he was really liked. I saw someone tweeted that if he was done for the year, he's going to start looking forward to the draft. And he did end up tearing his ACL.
In the years.
All right, let's move on. Another team that played on Thanksgiving but didn't get the outcome they wanted.
The Jets?
The Jets?
What kind of answer was that? I'm talking about the Cowboys. Cowboys lose on Thanksgiving, and we got them at the 7th seed, but It's another team
Yeah.
that I'm not as confident in.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Why?
They
They've
lose
lost
to the
two games in a
Raiders
row. They lost to the Raiders
on their day, Thanksgiving, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Oh, the Raiders always play up to competition. You had to have seen a little bit of that coming. At least skeptic of it.
And there were some bad calls. I mean, 28 penalties. There
Oh,
was
come
a
on.
fumble that
28.
should have happened. That Darren Waller fumble, well, that was ruled an incomplete pass, was a fumble.
I don't know.
It was a fumble for sure.
I don't know.
And that's game changer. And then again, Greg the leg Zerline misses kicks.
Misses them.
They have a couple losses this year because of him alone versus the Bucks, versus the Raiders.
Kickers are the most important position, I feel like.
Yeah, part of my take was talking about if there was a redraft, where would Justin Tucker go? And if you're pick 32 of the first round, you might be taking him.
100%.
I mean, as a Steelers fan, Chris Boswell has missed one kick all year, so it's been very nice to see him just make kicks. You know, you're not worrying about it.
Yeah.
But like other teams, I see them kickers always missing, and then you lose by a field goal or you lose by that many points.
Worry about it.
It would be nice.
Yeah, would be nice.
It's really nice. I promise.
That's why I tweeted.
It makes team better. When
I
they don't have
tweeted
to
last week
worry about their
that I
kickers.
think doinks on field goals should be worth 1 point.
No.
Why? You only have this much room. If you make it, it's 3. Why not if you hit it, you get 1
No.
point?
I think it
That's
should be if
changing
you
up the NFL.
on the kickoff,
There's
if
so
you can
many
make it through the
doinks.
field goal post, that should be a point.
We get rid
Why?
of
Not a
That's easy.
get rid of a lot
so
of
many-
Easy?
So many people do it.
Oh, you just take the win is going to be blowing your way now.
Yeah, and I think
There's
that
natural.
so
There's
now the
natural
coin
things that
flip
can
is going to
affect that.
matter which way we want to pick sides and stuff like that.
Yes, it brings every aspect of the game to be important. Or
like-
I have
I like
another
the
one.
doink.
I have another one that is
Rule.
instead of overtime, it's a kickoff. Kickers become the most important part of the team. Whoever misses a kick
I
first
like
loses.
college overtime better.
I'm just saying. That would make it
I would
exciting.
include kickers more and
I like college
we wanna
overtime
kick kickers
better.
out of the game.
No, I hate college overtime.
Why?
Why?
It's one of the most exciting things in sports.
I mean,
college
it's
football
exciting,
overtime.
but like you get the ball on the 20-yard line. Like
Red
every
zone.
team can score from the
Everything's red
20-yard
zone.
line.
Yeah, exactly.
Not true.
Stop.
Not fucking true.
One stop, you win the game.
Can the Pittsburgh Steelers score in the red zone?
Yes, plenty of
Right
times.
now.
I mean, it just
Can the Chargers beat the Broncos? I'm
Chargers
gonna
beat
come
the
back at you
Steelers,
all
though.
night. I'm gonna
Chargers
come back
beat
at
the
you all
Steelers,
Come at
night.
yeah.
me. Come at me. You guys tied to the Lions. You guys
Chargers
suck.
beat the Steelers, though. That's all.
Lost to the Vikings.
That's all that matters to me.
Okay, Vikings are good.
This year could end today.
Oh, okay,
If this
but
year
it
ended
doesn't.
today,
Season end does not end
if
today.
the season ended today, though, Trevor, the Chargers are the 7th
Are
seeded
making
in
the
the playoffs.
Yeah, that'd be a
Season
first. I've
ended
never
today.
seen a season end after 12 weeks, and then the Chargers
If
just
the
make the
season
playoffs.
abruptly ended out of nowhere today, Chargers are in the playoffs.
And there's probably no playoffs. So man, good luck next
Chargers in the playoffs.
Chargers in the playoffs.
All right.
But yeah, Cowboys at 7. You know, they're leading their division.
I like the Cowboys. They were a little banged up this week. That's
Yeah.
why they lost. I mean, sucks. You don't have CD. You don't have Amari. That's a huge part of their offense.
Yeah. They play the
They're
Saints.
still top. They're still number 7. I think.
Saints, Washington Giants.
Saints, Washington Giants, WWW.
WWW.
If they do right, if they got their guys back,
Yeah, but they like to
Oh.
play down to competition and fuck around. So
they definitely lose versus the
I
Cardinals.
put
right there,
I
though.
put a L somewhere in there. Yeah.
somewhere maybe slightly
Yeah, they definitely make
up to
playoffs,
injury,
so like them there.
but a team that beat them sitting right ahead of them, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. They're on a streak.
They're on a streak, had a bye week, and now they got a division opponent. Had a long time to look at the Broncos.
Got to prove themselves.
Sitting at 6, their defense has been the best part
Mm-hmm.
the last 3 weeks, well, excluding their bye. But the defense really been the best part. And I think that's what you need, obviously, for bad teams. Well, bad teams, slow offensively teams that offense isn't in the rhythm. Defense needs to step up, and it has. Now it's offense's turn. Patty's turn.
Patty's turn.
I think it happens this week. First Broncos. They have a
got
good
Edwards
defense.
Hilaire back finally.
Broncos have a real good defense. So
True.
this is a good game to see if the Chiefs are really back. Because their defense is good. But is that offense back? Is what I want to know.
They're back.
Is that offense back?
They're back. The Chiefs are back.
Chiefs are back.
There's one team that looks like they're running away with this AFC conference right now. The Chiefs just haven't been making headlines, but they've won 3 in a row. They're just, you can't underrate the Chiefs like this. You know, there's teams that are, you're like, oh, we haven't talked about them all year, and the Chiefs are literally one of those teams. Everyone pushed them away at the beginning of the year because they sucked, and now 3 games in a row, all they need is one game, and then boom, reclaim the spot for the top dogs now.
They are
because I honestly don't think the Patriots could beat the Chiefs. Like when it comes down to it, playoffs.
In the playoff, if like
I do not
all
think
my
it could
money's
happen.
on the line, I would put it
I'm
on the
betting
Chiefs to beat the Patriots.
I
Yeah,
agree
a
there.
rookie Mac Jones. Yes.
Their next 3 games are all division games. They played Denver Broncos, and the Chargers, then the Raiders.
Yeah, and they're gonna be looking for revenge in all those games because they sucked when they played 2 of those teams the first time.
Yep.
Yeah, very true.
And it's tough. That's 3 tough games.
And it's tough to beat the Chiefs twice in 1 year. Come on.
Yes.
100%. You're right.
It definitely is.
Watch out for this team. This team's gonna be back. I promise.
All right.
That's
Let's go
scary.
into the top 5. Top 5. We got the Ravens coming off an ugly victory.
Yeah, this is another team that I do not like, but they're 8-3. 8-3.
This is probably the
Somehow.
ugliest win I've ever seen.
Yeah, against an ugly team too.
Honestly,
I have tried to
win
tell you guys,
ever
the
seen.
Ravens suck.
But they win.
No one believes
they
it.
win the close, hard games. They win. I can
I
see them
just
winning.
think that, I mean, yes, but teams they're playing are also not built to last against these teams. Like,
I mean,
I
it's
don't
just
know.
they have a weird offense.
They
Not
have
that
a
good.
pretty easy schedule. I mean, they beat the Chiefs early
Yeah.
in the year.
I mean, I think they're a decent team. I
Yeah.
really do. I think they're scary when the time comes. Lamar doesn't have to do anything and their defense wins. I mean, hey, this is a game that they have to build off of, but it's a W. It's a hard-fought W. Defense picked up when it mattered most.
Yeah.
And I think the Ravens can continue a hot streak into playoffs. Like you said, the end of their season looks fairly easy.
Yep.
Couple division games.
They take a trip to Pittsburgh this week, and then they go right back to Cleveland.
And the Steelers are dog right now. Dog shita.
Dog shita.
Hey, I'm just saying the last time everyone said this, they came and busted out a 3-game win streak.
Yep.
Everyone brought them back. So
maybe.
I'm just saying. I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Go to Pittsburgh and shit on the Steelers.
That's a hard game. It's
and then-
always hard. That's the hardest game of their schedule.
And
Probably
they got to
remaining.
prove themselves against the Browns again. Can they do it twice?
dude,
Most
don't
likely.
talk about the Browns right now.
Are done. Browns are
Talk about the
toasted.
Browns.
We'll see.
Browns are toasted
See.
officially.
Top
Tough.
5. They made the top 5.
Ravens top 5. All right. Sin 4, and
Talked about them earlier.
talked about them a little bit earlier, but not their due diligence. This team, I think everyone, if you got this far in the power rankings,
I think I'm the only one that believes
they've been
them.
waiting for this team after every number, I think.
Yep.
And they've gotten this high. They probably thought we left them off the list. The goddamn Patriots. They're all the way back, dog.
All the way back.
All the way back.
Bill Belichick has all of his pieces on the board that you would.
Bill Belichick inserted new batteries this offseason,
Yeah.
and he's ready to go.
I mean,
He's charged up.
I love that they're winning with Mac Jones because it actually makes me respect Mac Jones a little bit more. He's actually not bad, but he's not as good as everyone thinks yet. But he's only been in the league for 12 weeks, so
Keep proving you wrong.
He's exactly
Just-
what fits this Patriots offense.
yeah.
He's a
But also the
completions
Patriots,
machine.
they're one of those teams who their last 6 games have been against 6 really bad teams.
Not
So
really bad.
kudos to you for winning them. But
if they
There's
win this
teams-
week,
which they won't.
if they win this week, are they real to you?
Yes. They're real to me already.
On a primetime television versus your division opponent for
It depends
first
how.
place.
It depends how they beat them.
No,
No, it doesn't. Why would
Yes,
it
it
matter?
does.
They
If they
win.
went on a game-winning field goal, you're gonna be like, "Oh, this is the best team ever." Like, what the hell?
They won.
no, not best team ever. They're back. They're good.
No,
They're
good, but they played literally their last 6 weeks have been against subpar teams.
I agree.
they've smashed them.
That's what good teams should do. Smash
Good
subpar teams. No, we have a ranked 4. You kidding? I'm not
Yeah.
saying they're a bad team, but like they've played.
I think you're
It's like
dogging them a
6.
little bit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when things are getting serious, you can't rely on Bill Belichick to call up a master game plan. It has to come down to the guys on the field. When you're playing guys on the field who are worse than you, obviously you're going to destroy them. That's
And this
kind of
defense
how.
is playing pretty well, though.
Huh?
This defense is playing pretty well, though. So they're not relying all on their offense. I know they have nobody on their offense, but this defense is going hard.
They are, but also go to look at the quarterbacks they've been playing. They played one good quarterback, Justin Herbert.
Okay, but how is Bill Belichick?
See, the crazy thing is the
One.
Patriots haven't even had their bye yet either.
Yeah.
They get their bye next week.
After
So they
this week.
they take home a W.
They take a W in the bye week, then they're set.
They still have to play the Dolphins again, right? Dolphins are hot too.
Dolphins are
They'll play
hot.
at the end.
But I definitely see the Patriots beating the
And
Dolphins.
they have to play the Bills twice, right? Or no?
Yeah, they play the Colts. They have play the Bills, bye, Colts, Bills, Jags, Dolphins.
Yes.
This team, like, this is exactly what you could this is exactly what you want if you're a Patriots fan, though.
Yes.
You're on a
this is
5-game
exactly what
win
you
streak. You're loving life. You're thinking about the Super Bowl. But like reality is gonna hit soon, and something's gonna happen. I can't see this team lasting.
I think what happens
is
they win this game against the Bills, and then they come back off the bye and they lose to the Colts, lose to the Bills again, beat the Jags, beat the Dolphins.
I can see that happening.
I can see that happen perfectly for the Patriots.
No, they're gonna lose this week in Buffalo. Not gonna lose when
If
they're at home.
This week they go into the bye, they then for sure beat the Colts, and then it'll be another great game against the Bills.
It's gonna be pretty cold in Buffalo.
You never know how the weather's gonna be, so I would watch out with those words. December games in New England gonna be cold. Mac Jones an Alabama guy. Are you kidding me? He's never experienced.
I'm hot on the Patriots too because the Patriots are at their best when they have a good run game and a great defense.
Oh yeah.
What do they have right now? They have a good run game and a great defense right now.
Oh yeah.
So it's working. But definitely, like you said, Trevor, they have a tough stretch, 3 games with a bye week. It's tough 4 weeks ahead of them. And we'll see where we're at towards the end of the season, who's in first place, because they got a battle for first coming up.
And one thing about them, I personally haven't noticed, but I'm not a Patriots fan, so I'm not keeping up on their team, but the injury bug seems to not have gotten them. Seems like they're healthy. All their starters are out there.
And a bye week to get more healthy.
Yep.
Yeah, so, I mean.
J.C. Jackson has been playing absolutely lights out.
He was a dog last year.
When did the Patriots just start breeding corners? Like hand over fist?
Darrelle Revis.
Matthew Judon is a dude.
Darrelle Revis said
Judon has been honestly probably the signing of the offseason.
Yeah, but you want to know why? Because that nose guard. I forgot his name right now, but
Vince Wilfork?
No, not Vince Wilfork. No, I saw a play on Twitter, though. He was getting blocked by 4 guys, and Matthew Judon got the sack.
So, I just like how Matthew Judon's always wearing red sleeves, so I know it's him every time.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yes.
And he's number 9. You can't really miss him.
Yeah, but I just like that.
Yeah, he's fired.
He's good, too. I'll give it to him.
Number 4.
Good.
Sitting perfect.
I like
Pat's falling.
like
Pat's
sneaky
downhill
like the
coming soon.
I'm about to take that island next week because I know you're lying.
We'll see. All right. Number 3, we got the reigning, defending Super Bowl champs, Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Coming off a strong win.
Strong, good,
it was
heavy win.
It was an ugly game, though.
It was an ugly game.
Started off a wee bit ugly.
First half, it was a little rough for the Bucs. Colts
But
came
the
out
Colts,
hot. Carson Wentz, I don't know why.
I dogged
he
the
looked
Colts,
great
but
in the first quarter.
I dogged the Colts, but they are a very well team. Well put together, well played, well
That's
fought.
because you watch Hard Knocks.
I don't. I have not watched an episode yet.
No, it's because they have a good running game. Any team that has a good run game, you do good in the NFL.
Well, I'm just pissed. No Quentin Nelson. That guy's gravy, and they're still running all over everyone. But that guy would imagine him on the field with this. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Really?
love Quinn Nelson. Dog. But I mean, touchdown Lenny kind of upsetted that day for the Colts and helped the Bucks.
I thought he
Tom
changed his
Brady
name.
Fournette.
For Lenny Fournette.
Lenny Fournette.
Fournette. Gronk had a big game too.
Yeah,
coming
that's
back.
vintage Gronk.
Oh, I'm
Or Tutty
vintage
Lenny.
now.
I'm vintage now. Yeah, I saw that tweet.
Vintage.
Yeah, but
123 yards, 7
Tom
receptions.
Brady still knows how to dish it to Gronk when he needs him, and it just distracts other teams for other players to get open. Chris Godwin,
I mean, but
The Bucks.
Bucks are strong.
I was watching Red Zone, and we just smelled the turnovers coming, bro, from the Colts and like by the Bucks defense. It was Tom Brady shark in the water, watch out, and then freaking mossed. Did you see that?
Crazy, yeah.
Winfield
I did see
Jr.
that.
mossed Pittman.
Yeah.
Just
Pittman
straight
looked like a little boy.
mossed him for
Tom
the
Brady's
interception.
never lost to the Colts, so I knew that was coming in
2010.
going into that game. So,
I did too.
yeah, but the Bucks seems good.
Bucks are
I give
good.
them
They
a-
got kind of easy schedule to finish off the year.
And you can tell that with no Gronk, the Bucks offense is missing a weapon because there's no AB. They have no other like guy making plays for them. Gronk comes back,
agree.
what happens? They score 38 points.
Oh, yeah.
Look really good.
Just that name alone scares defenses.
That
And
physical
he showed
being.
you why. He showed you why this weekend.
That physical being.
He didn't even I don't even think he caught a touchdown, did he?
No Teddy.
I'm
No
telling you.
spikes.
He caught about 31 dump offs though.
Bucks, like I said, easy schedule coming up. Falcons, Bills, Saints, Panthers, Jets, Panthers again.
They're winning out
Bills is
just
the
like they did last year.
Bills is
8-game win streak
win
to
out.
win the Super Bowl.
That's
That's
scary.
Tom Brady for you.
That's scary. Could do it.
Yeah.
They'll
Never
fumble
twice.
one here or there, but
Never twice.
all right. Number 2. This is another discussion. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
2 and 1.
I think we talk about both these at the same time. Because I
Well,
could go either
I
way.
can give my reason right now. The team who didn't play last week is 2, just because we haven't seen them play in a week.
But I don't think they're 2.
I hate that.
I mean, I would love to put him at 1, but personally, I didn't see them play last week. I'm gonna go put them 2.
I'm going to put the team that did play last week at 2. Just because Aaron Rodgers has a broken toe. That's why. It's the only reason.
Well, I'm
Getting
putting the Cardinals
cold.
2 because I think the Packers are truly the best team in the NFL right now.
I mean,
All around everything, I think they're the best team in the NFL.
Truly. I'm gonna have to agree there.
you have to agree there.
Yeah.
Cardinals are sitting at 2 losses right now.
Bad
One of
losses.
them because of Colt McCoy.
Well, Kyler hasn't been on the field the last 4 weeks.
Yep, and coming off
That's
a
a hurt.
bye.
That hurts.
Hurts a little if you think about it too much.
No D-Hop last 3.
Coming off a bye, they're playing this week and they're ready to shit on the Bears.
You want to know what
I
seals it
need
for me though?
What seals it for you?
Who beat who?
Off the top of my head, don't know.
Packers, baby. Beat the Cardinals already. Gotta put him number 1 just because of that.
I don't think Kyler played that game though.
Doesn't
Or did he?
matter.
Kyler did through late
Doesn't matter.
interception.
Doesn't matter.
Does
All right.
matter.
Fine. That's fine.
Doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Stats are stats.
Cardinals number 2.
Numbers are numbers, guy.
Number 2. Their only loss
One team beat another team.
against the Packers. That makes too much
Yeah,
sense.
look at the
here.
whole picture.
Makes too much sense.
That makes
here.
too much sense to me here.
Come on now.
I think
Come
Roman
on.
just won me over. He flipped me.
Come on.
I didn't look too deep into it.
We're going Cards.
It was
too.
easy.
We're going
though.
Cards 2, Packers 1, and Aaron Rodgers in his broken toe,
Yeah.
immunized,
I love it.
whatever he wants to be.
I love it. I hope he gets back-to-back MVP, wins a Soupy, and then leaves Green Bay. That would be the greatest
Goes to the
farewell.
Browns, baby.
No.
He takes the Browns to the Super
And their schedule
Bowl.
is so easy. They got the Bears, Ravens,
I
Browns,
can't wait
Vikings,
till Aaron
Lions.
takes the Browns to the Super Bowl.
No.
He breaks the Browns curse.
I can't believe you're really
Aaron
saying this on air. Like you really
Browns
think Aaron Rodgers
Rodgers.
is picking
He's got to take the
Cleveland out of all
Packers
places
there
to
this
go.
year.
Oh, yeah, he's going to the Super Bowl back to back.
Cleveland.
One with
Back-to-back.
Green Bay and one with Cleveland.
You want to know what I think happens?
He's taking
You
Cleveland
wanna know what I
Browns.
think happens?
Shit. These guys are
If
delirious.
if Aaron Rodgers is a true OG boss, and Aaron, if you're watching this, you win out, you win the Super Bowl, and you walk away like the man you are, and retire.
And you walked straight to Mike Tomlin's
You
office saying, "Hey,
retire.
coach, I'm ready to
You
be
say,
a Pittsburgh Steeler."
I've done enough. I've made enough money. I've won enough Soupies, MVPs.
Did Brett Favre win a Super Bowl in Minnesota?
No,
Guess what?
Minnesota.
he goes to Minnesota,
And he gets a dub
sa-
in Minnesota.
he says, "Hey,
The
Brett,
hell?
what you couldn't do, buddy." Oh, you know what?
Oh my God, I just made the best for
You know what?
I'm the smartest guy ever.
What is
I'm
going on?
in.
Because the Vikings don't like their quarterback
I'm
no
all
more.
the way in.
They trade him this year.
No.
I'm all the way in. He
Listen.
says, "You know what, Brett? Looky here, buddy.
No.
Vikings to the Super Bowl. You know what? I'm in on that, Roman.
Come on now.
That's a clip
Listen to
that's
this one.
posted right
Hold
there,
on,
Roman.
hold on. Listen,
That's posted.
listen to this one. Listen to this one. Terry Bradshaw, all-time Steeler great. Where's number 12? Absolutely hated Aaron Rodgers because he was immunized. So Aaron's gonna go straight into his building, win a couple Super Bowls while wearing his number,
No,
just
he's
to say,
not.
just to say, I'm Aaron Rodgers.
No, he's not.
No, I don't like that.
No, he's
Yeah,
not.
because
Just because he's immunized.
He's gonna go, "You guys don't like me. Steelers don't like me. All right, that's fine.
I'll go beat you.
I'm going to the Browns."
oh my god,
I love
really
it.
can't believe you're really
I
saying
lo-
this right now. I don't think any free agent has ever looked in the mirror and said, "You know what? I got Steelers offering me a good sheet. I got the Packers offering me something. Cleveland, I'm going to the
I'm
Browns."
taking my talents to Cleveland.
Good luck with Spencer Rattler
Ohio.
next year.
Yeah, right.
We're-
She's
Yeah, right. We're getting Aaron Rodgers or Russ. I'm not worried.
no shot.
not worried.
Oh, I didn't think
Mason
about that.
Rudy.
That might happen.
I'm not worried.
Mason Rudy.
If A-Rod doesn't,
Aaron Rodgers or Russ.
Russ might go. I did
Russ
not
is a
think about
Seahawk
Yes.
for life.
Oh my God.
Russ is a Seahawk for life. Pete Carroll's out.
Oh, that
We're
scares me.
both gone.
That
Russ
scares
is a
Ugh.
Seahawk for life.
We just outsmarted the
me.
whole
I
NFL.
might want you to have Aaron instead of Russ because that's a little
We
scary.
just outsmarted the whole NFL.
Aaron, you walk away like the man you are and retire. And Russ is a Seahawk for life. And the
And
Steelers,
Pete Carroll goes to Oregon,
the
No,
Steelers have
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Dewey
Yeah.
Haskins. Dewey's the franchise, and Dewey's Mr.
Holy shit.
Thickums. I saw a Steelers podcast on my TikTok. Holy smokes! They posted a picture of him.
Really.
He's Dewey Thick. He's Dewey
Holy
Thicks.
I can't believe you guys are like saying this confidently, like truly
Aaron
believe what you're
Rodgers,
saying right
if
now.
you're the man you are,
I hope it happens.
you go to
I hope it
Cleveland.
Oh
All
my
right,
Aaron,
that's
if you're
enough
the
to
man
end
you
this
are,
show.
you
Number
go
one.
you go support your hardworking blue collar folks out in the Berg who make all of the steel. You become a Steeler.
No, you retire before that happens.
I
Steelers.
can't wait, Aaron. I'll see you in a Steelers uniform soon.
Steelers are rebuilding.
Honestly, I
next
see Aaron in a Bronco uniform before Steelers.
That's
to
what we
be
end this
honest.
podcast.
Nothing
being
wrong with being average, baby.